Pride is the silent force that sabotages your purpose. If you don't confront it, it will quietly dismantle everything you're building. It hides behind your desire to be admired, your refusal to admit fault, your drive to control outcomes. Step 1. Recognize its presence. This is the beginning of transformation. Pride isn't always loud. Sometimes it shows up in subtle resistance to God's will. It's the mindset that says, "I've got this," instead of "God, I need you." Proverbs 16 verse 18 gives a direct warning. Pride goes before destruction. Not just setbacks or challenges, destruction that should shake you. Step 2. Embrace brokenness. Throughout Scripture, God uses those who are humbled, not those who are self-reliant. Think of Moses after the wilderness, David after his fall, Peter after denying Jesus. These weren't perfect men, they were surrendered. If you find yourself protecting your image more than pursuing truth, pride is likely leading your decisions. Step 3. Pursue hiddenness. Not obscurity for its own sake, but for the sake of intimacy with God. Jesus often withdrew to pray. John the Baptist said, "He must increase, I must decrease." If you're driven by visibility more than faithfulness, pause. That's a sign. Do your motivations align with kingdom values, or are they chasing recognition? Step 4. Invite correction. One of the most overlooked spiritual disciplines. Proverbs 27 verse 6 says, "Faithful are the wounds of a friend." David listened when Nathan called him out. That was humility in action. Who has permission to speak into your life honestly? If no one can challenge you without pushback, pride may be making decisions you don't realize. Step 5. Serve quietly. Jesus served with no thought of recognition. He washed feet, healed the unseen, walked with the outcast. The power of humility is often found in the acts no one applauds. If your service requires attention to feel fulfilling, check your heart. Step 6. Fast from validation. We live in a world hungry for affirmation, but Jesus taught in Matthew 6 that if you do good only to be seen, that fleeting approval is your full reward. Choose to live for the unseen reward. Let your affirmation come from the Father. Pride says, "Look at me." Humility says, "Look to him." The cross was the greatest display of humility. Jesus, perfect and innocent, laid everything down. Not for show, but for redemption. Saul lost everything because he feared human approval more than divine direction. Don't follow that path. Choose to surrender before circumstances force you to. True humility isn't weakness. It's strength under God's control. It's trusting that when you lay your crown down, He lifts you up in His time. So here's your challenge. Ask God today to expose pride wherever it's hiding, even if it's uncomfortable. Invite Him to shape your heart, your motives, your posture. Because pride doesn't leave quietly, but neither does God give grace sparingly. He lifts the humble. The choice is yours. Self-exaltation or God's elevation. One fades, the other stands forever. If this message stirred something in your heart or opened your eyes to areas where pride may be hiding, don't keep it to yourself. Share this with someone who needs it. Let's grow together in humility and truth. If you found value here, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a word that could change your walk. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below with what spoke to you most or how you're choosing to confront pride in your own life. And remember, God gives grace to the humble. Let's keep walking in that grace together.